Everybody, it's Invicta. It's time for another Eden Run here. The Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance Plus series. Happy Saturday, Mosh Pit. I hope your Saturdays are going off to a fantastic start. And as my boy Freda would say, brother man, brother man. We did have another video crossing 3,000 likes. The Mosh Pit has been on a tear this week for the like streak goal. Thank you very much for everybody who makes it possible. Thank you for leaving the comments. Thank you for liking. Thank you for disliking. Even if you don't like these videos, but you watch them anyway, hey, I do appreciate all the support nonetheless. Here's your meme of the day. The return of Painter D&D W40K on the Invicta subreddit. Title thread was the judging of pills. Pills, your judgment time has come. It's time to show the Mosh Pit how guilty you are of degrading my stats. First floor speed up, 24-hour energy tiers up. Okay, game, I see what you're doing here. I also like, by the way, I love the furrowed brow of Judge Victa there on the last panel. It's so good. Thank you very much, Painter. Welcome back. Good to see you again. And everybody who upvoted that one and also commented, all that kind of good stuff. See what we got going on today. Yesterday's run was a lot of fun. Yikes. Well, it's good and bad. Seed day is going to be Romeo 2, 6, Zulu 3, 4, 6, 2. That's a lot of 2s and 6s. We are starting with Small Rock, and we're also starting, of course, with my favorite item in the world, the entire planet. Not really true, but I'm going to pretend it is. The Crystal Balder, which is going to give us not only is it going to give us mapping and a compass effect, but it's also going to give us a chance of getting either a Soul Heart, as you just saw right there, or it's going to give us a tarot card. So it's going to be one of the two, and it's just simply one of the best items that you can get, especially starting out here. I wish I still had a bomb. Pop is real bad. Real bad. But there's a big danger here, and you may already guess what it is. When starting with Small Rock, yes, you're going to have a nice little damage boost, but a very big speed down. Starting with 0.71 speed with no additional HP to begin with would be catastrophic had we not gotten that Soul Heart from the Crystal Ball. So it's deceptively dangerous because on one hand you see this and you think this starts like, oh man, like how could anybody lose? But on the other hand, that HP can be shot out really quickly, and on top of that, you're going to have to try to take a double deal here too because of the fact that we're just all offense right now. We have no defense, and yes, that technically we could wait for an angel deal, but it's the same old. I don't know how we didn't get hit there. It's the same old discussion when it comes down to angel deals versus devil deals. Do I really want to risk waiting until floor 3, possibly floor 4, if we take red heart damage, or even further before we finally get an angel deal? The answer is no. We need damage right now. We need overwhelming offense so we can stop any sort of danger and threat getting to us before they can actually do harm to us with our damage. And, there's a lot of movement speed upgrades that you can get in the Devil Deal as well. So it's not oh my gosh, okay. Wow. So credit card is definitely what we want because we can take the Devil Deal for free and then also still get an Angel Deal. Possibly. I'm just going to use the Crystal Ball right now. Let's go back and let's go get that key. Because this is basically just a free key here. I don't know why I went that way. Yeah, that's... Super Secret might be south of here too. I'm kind of tempted, but... Yeah, I think it's still better. Let's go get the key. Now, the Crystal Ball does not show you the location of the Super Secret Room. It only shows you the regular Secret Room. But if you have something like the Book of Secrets or a blue map, obviously you'll be able to see everything. Then you basically have the mine that also provides you with HP and other stuff here. Maybe we'll get some coins. No. That's okay. But it's a fantastic start. I am going to risk going into the Curse Room here since we do have the Crystal Ball and we get Guppy's head, which is, it's fine. I mean, we're absolutely not taking it over the Crystal Ball. That's lunacy. But, checking in for a Guppy item is great. Now we can go open up that golden chest and also take a stab at trying to find the Super Secret Room, which I believe is to the south of this room down here. So everything's working out. We got a Guppy item now. We did lose the Soul Heart, but it was for a good reason. Maybe this fire will also get us something. Yeah, so the Super Secret Room is there. We get a damage upgrade. Now we're talking, baby. That is That right there is the Isaac Fly effect in full force. And then we also get an Eternal Heart as well. Wow. Yippee-ki-yay. We only need 1 cent, and there we go. I didn't want to bomb the donation machine unless we had to, but we get 1 cent to get the credit card, and yeah. Absolutely take the credit card here. Everything is just coming up Millhouse here on this first floor. Now, this would have been a room for the death card, not gonna lie. I'm gonna try to leave the fires up as much as you can because they take out a lot of the mulligans here. But if you see our damage, 6.14 damage to start off with is gigantic for the first floor. That is massive. And our tears rate is respectable as well. Anytime your starting tears rate is Eden's over 3, that's just amazing. Got 1 more penny. I'm just gonna try to maximize this floor as much as we can. And we haven't even fought the boss yet. It's gonna be Limehorn. And here's the Limehorn. I would say that there's not many times that I would say that there was a perfect first floor, but that was, for all intents and purposes, that was a perfect first floor for given what we had. We didn't do anything with our speed downgrade up, obviously, but the way that whole thing transpired, here was absolutely perfect. So we're gonna make up for lost time. I go to last week's question of the episode here. I'm going to pause it really quickly because it's a little bit long. This one sent in by Warcrafter, and this was actually one that I picked because a couple of the other questions were already asked before. But this one coming from the Quadstone episode, and Warcrafter said, "What are your thoughts on improving mini bosses? It feels terrible having a hard long fight versus Envy, and he drops you 1 troll bomb. What do you think about their drops being guaranteed, or at least having a suitable secondary drop? Maybe something like a guaranteed golden bomb or cardio coin." I like the idea, maybe not necessarily a guaranteed item drop, because those drops are supposed to still feel special. And I also think it might be a little bit too strong. I know it's crazy for me to say something like that, but I think that if you had guaranteed items drops from like Lust or from Wrath, like if they drop their usual stuff, like Wrath always drops the virus, or Lust always drops the virus, Wrath always drops Mr. Mega or Mr. Boom. I think that if they're guaranteed, that would be boring. So it's still always a nice little treat whenever you see them drop that. But one thing I do like, though, is your suggestion on actually dropping a golden consumable from a mini boss. I think that absolutely should happen. It changes the entire dynamic of the floor. Imagine having no bombs and having all these opportunities in Tinted Rocks, and you're just stuck. And then all of a sudden, you fight Wrath, and then next thing you know, he drops a golden bomb. Or Greed always drops a cardio coin. Lust always drops a golden key. Pride and Envy, they sometimes drop like an Ansuz rune or something. I think that's a great idea. We get a Soul Heart in here. No keys, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to take a stab at the keys, and we have stabbed incorrectly. Piggy Bank's pretty good, but we need a llave. Necesito muchas llaves. Gotta be careful with controlling your outgoing damage here with these stupid bomb flies. They have been known to throw their explosions too. Like they detonate and then move, and you're bound to get caught. Happened not that long ago. The Key Beggar here. I'm not going to use my last bomb on the Key Beggar. I think it's a little bit of a waste. No, you know what, Bomb Bag? No. The last time we gave you an opportunity, you caused us a lot of damage. I do recall that, so no. You burnt that goodwill for now, sir. If we can just get a Tears upgrade, though. Tears upgrade and movement speeds. You're seeing right now we're getting kind of overwhelmed by these moves here. Golden pill. Now you could have Envy drop a golden pill, and then Pride drop the Ansuz rune or something like that. I think that is a fantastic idea. That's something I definitely might be bringing up to Zombolas. course, nothing ever has final say or anything, of course, but probably for a good reason. Wow, Super Secret Room's not there. That is really surprising. This is the highest of high percentage walls here. I'm not going to pick up this Boneheart because I don't want to risk losing it to Ragman, and we also don't need the HP for our Devil Deal because we have the credit card. Look at the chunkage here on Ragman. Even Red Champion or Orange Champion, whatever color you see, Ragman is not going to be able to keep up with this damage. For the first time in a long time, we're easily able to outpace his resurrecting power and his rate. Normally Red Champion Ragman. That was a great kill by a big fan, by the way. Great little HP upgrade, and yeah, I'm gonna take. I mean, Ghost Baby's okay. I've got no problem with Ghost Baby. Come on, Ghost Baby. I've been doing you dirty lately. Now this is interesting here with the Soul of Forgotten. This will allow us to play that Sack Room Shuffle up there, and yes, I didn't forget about that. That's essentially 6 free taps on the Sack Room Shuffle. This is worth, in my opinion, this is worth doing. The potential here is what we're looking at. This is big potential. Just check for another guppy item. You never know. Red Kizzle. We can try it here. I doubt it's there, but what does suck though is we're gonna have to come back in this way, I think. Oh no, there's a door. Okay, cool. Double card's not gonna do anything. Okay, so we're gonna use the Soul of Forgotten, and we are going to sacrifice him. 3, 4, 5. Does he get teleported? Or do we get teleported? It doesn't matter. Okay, so he actually goes down, and then we get teleported. That's actually amazing. There's only 1 half red heart, so we're gonna have to go back and get that bone heart if I really care about saving it. Eden's Soul doesn't. I'm sorry, Eden's Soul does not compare to the not magnifying glass, crystal ball. Gonna spawn Uriel, and then we need to go get a heal. At this point, I think it should be obvious, but boss rush is not going to happen. And let's see. Hopefully we get the soul hearts here, but 30 cents I wouldn't hate as well. Yeah, I'll take the soul hearts. Bingo, bango, bongo. There we go. Fantastic, dude. These first 2 floors, even though we're moving at a snail's pace right now because our movement speed is so bad, these first 2 floors have ended in what would very easily be the best case scenario out of everything that we've done. And we're going to even get Piggy Bank here. I could maybe get, and actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, we may have to use this golden pill. If you think about it, how often do we see 48-hour energy pills come up from a golden pill? If we get one of those, we can actually get this would be ultimate perfection if we somehow, with the level being completely and utterly cleared, if we manage to get a 40-hour energy pill and get a payout from Eden's Blessing or Eden's Soul, this is the perfect scenario. So I'm willing to risk it here. We didn't. I tried. That would have been amazing, though. We did get a movement speed upgrade, which is great. We didn't lose anything of note. It was worth it. And no, if I buy this this full charge, it doesn't give you a full charge. So we ran the small risk of getting thrown into the Ayamera room and losing the crystal ball, but it was a risk. It was a risk worth taking, I think. So yeah, this was an almost perfect first floor, minus not being able to use Eden Soul. But man, all right, now we got to make up lost time. Okay, now our work's cut out for us. Unless we just get another perfect floor here. Could go into the curse room. I'm hoping that we just find a red heart. Well, we need 2.5 red hearts, but our shot speed got a shot in the arm. Okay, Ghost Baby. No, Ghost Baby. I recognize I've been ignoring you lately, and I apologize. You've never done anything wrong. You got spectral tears. Ghost Baby's all right. Just sometimes he shows up when we're not looking for familiars, and there are times when I want to avoid getting the conjoined transformation. And we won't be going into that discussion again. This gives us 2 or 3 for Beelzebub, and I know where the secret room is, so we can go into the curse room here for free. Well, hang on. Let me get some verification here. Yeah. So we can go in the curse room for free. And we also get our bombs back. That's nice. Be nice to get a guppy item. We didn't. Okay, so we did finally get our full charge, and we are going the right way. It might be worth it to go to the shop here. We know that it's not a greed fight. We know it's not a greed fight because we see that there is a mini boss here. Speaking of mini bosses, but I am not going to clear all the way over there. The only thing that I'd be interested in at that point would be Lust, and that's only if I knew that she dropped the virus, which is there's no guarantee, obviously. So. Got ourselves a Yave. Let's go check the item room or item shop. I mean, we're not going to make boss rush. Like, that's just not going to happen. Ooh, okay. Now this is worth bombing for because I don't want to lose our HP based on us trying to farm money to get that from taking damage. If we had more bone hearts or something like that, then maybe. But yeah, we ultimately had to bomb there. We get even more options, which is going to give us a double item room pedestal in every single item room from here on out. There we go. All right, we got the bone heart. Got it partially filled anyway, and that's pretty much good enough to be fully filled here. I am going to use the devil card just to make Gertie a little bit faster. Make the fight a little bit faster, I mean. Wow, okay, game. She just rode those shots all the way up, huh? You finally get a Tears upgrade, but we need more movement speed, and we get movement speed, and we're also going to get Leviathan here thanks to us picking up the nail. Now we can go back and pick up that Eternal Heart. Well, it actually doesn't matter if we pick up the Eternal Heart. Wow. Dude, this runs on something, man. This is nuts. There's the blind's going to slow us down. Now, I'm not saying that it's impossible, but I am saying that it's pretty much impossible for us to make boss rush, even with this new revelation of us having Brimstone and Leviathan and mapping. Mapping definitely helps out. Helps us out a lot, but we need more movement speed. We would need some kind of more instant shot of Brimstone, like a Tammy's head or something like that. I decided to go for it. It wouldn't be TM Trainer, right? Right, Keeper Skin's fantastic. I'm not going to take the I'm not going to do the Sack Room Shuffle. We don't really need anything from there that I care about from a blind item standpoint. It would only be possible if the Crystal Ball gave us an Emperor card twice. There's almost certainly going to be a greed fight in here. I'm going to hold on to the full charge because we've already seen the map. Really hoping that we can shore up our movement speed. Movement speed and tiers, basically. A pretty quick immersion there from ground, and we get movement speed and damage. Wow. We get Curse of the XL. Okay, well, I guess there is technically a way. No freaking shot, dude. There's no way we make boss rush here. We would have to get the Fool card or get a teleport from the Crystal Ball. Pretty sure that was gonna hit pin, but oh well. Oh my god, there's the Fool card. There's no way. I still refuse to believe there's a way that we make boss rush here. We can bomb our way up, which will save us the 2 room clears. And it's a greed fight, so we know the shop is good. Okay, game. If we can get some damage from our Devil Deal, if we get a Devil Deal. Another Tears of Grey, which I'm fine with because we needed it. Oh my god, dude. There's no way. Brother, sister, we were on 12 minutes after floor 2. And we somehow made boss rush. I mean, there's no way we would have made it without an XL floor. I will say that. I didn't even think about that being a possibility. I try to keep the possibilities of XL floors greatly out of my mind. But wow, we get Maw of the Void as well, and we get Proptosis. Holy moly! Good lord, that is incredible. And we got a Planetarium. Wow. I mean, what do you say? This is what good RNG looks like. Straight up, this is what good RNG looks like. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen a floor and a run come together like that in a way that we got the absolute best case scenario out of pretty much every toss-up so far. Cardio coin here. We know that the shop is good, so we got the movement speed upgrade from the Mark from the last floor, so we're getting there. Now remember, our damage is going to be absolutely mega supercharged here because of Proptosis, with the caveat being we have to be close range. It started deck for show. We got an Emperor card. My goodness. And yeah, take that reverse Hierophant card. I don't know why I was bombing there, but at least we'll have mapping for the next floor as soon as we get there. If we had more red hearts, I would consider going straight to lamb here. I'm not gonna lie, because we have no more item rooms to, other than the last one here. We have no more item rooms to speak of. We were only missing out on one more. Only missing out on one more boss item and possibly a devil deal. But yeah. My God. Yeah, you were still here, Pin. So the further away we are from the target, the less damage we do to him. Oh my God. Well, if we're gonna play the Sacrum Shuffle, the Eternal Heart honestly does not matter, but I'll pick it up anyway. Looking for a red heart there. Well, I mean, that kills our damage, so we may want to go to Womb 1 now. Remember, if we're close range, though... Oh my gosh, there's got Venus, too. I actually probably should have played the Sacrum first. There's very little reason to play the Sacrum right now, I will say that. Get the angel statues, maybe, but... We have this money in case we get money equals power. Get a strength card, which we can also use for the dark chest. I know there's a penny there, but I'm lazy. I mean, I'm honestly still in shock of that we made boss rush in a run that we absolutely had no business making boss rush in. And on top of that, it actually had a good item in it for once. Proptosis and Maw of the Void both get insane amounts of scaling. Or Maw of the Void and Brimstone get insane amounts of scaling from Proptosis. Look at Shadows. We're also going to get Bookworm here, which is fine by me. I'm the key beggar. Oof, yeah, that... If we manage to get above like 2.5 to 3 damage with this build, we are gonna be cooking. I mean, we're already cooking, but you see how much damage the difference is whenever we get close range here with Proptosis. Yeah, no, I whistled a little bit there. Kind of startled me. I'm just gonna get up close and personal. Let him have it. If we take damage, we have a bone heart. We don't really care. There's plenty of red hearts everywhere. All right. Again, we just keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is. Now, this is an opportunity for us to skip after this floor. And I think that's a good idea. Hopefully we can get some red hearts to help us out with the cost. But if not, no big deal. It goes up without saying that we're going to be just fine on this run. Couple of red hearts there. We have the strength card as well. There's very little excuse not to do this the Sacrum skip here. And Euthanasia is going to give us 2 or 3 for spun already. So lucky with these half hearts. Unfortunately, we also didn't see a single Guppy item after seeing a first floor Guppy item, which is, as you guessed, yeah, that's one of the rules. It's one of the emergent rules that we've found out over the years. See an early Guppy item, just forget it. You're not gonna see another one. Yeah, we're gonna get pretty aggressive with our position here. Yeah, we even got that half heart back, so that's great. And just straight up more damage. Wow, dude. So we're now sitting at 2.04 damage with Brimstone and Soy Milk, which is pretty strong. It may not seem like a lot, but trust me, every 1/10 of a damage that you get with Soy Milk makes a massive, and I mean massive, difference in your DPS. Like, the scaling of it, especially when you factor in Proptosis, is out of this world. So this is going to save us some time, too. We get to skip Stanley. We got our Eden token back, so everything should be smooth sailing here. It's fine. It's all right. I'm actually going to get rid of these Bone Hearts here. Favor Soul Hearts. That way, when we do get HP from the Crystal Ball, we can bank it instead of having it pushed out by Bone Hearts. Not that Bone Hearts are bad, obviously, but there are cases where you don't want to necessarily have too much Red Heart HP. Depending on the character in other situations. I mean, that's the thing with Isaac, and I've said it for I don't know how long now. The thing with Isaac is that everything is situational. There are items that are situationally bad and items that are situationally amazing. There are characters that are just broken with certain items, and then there's other characters that are just unplayable with certain items. It really just kind of depends. I was in a dark room. Abba Dabba Ding Dong is going to give us damage and movement speed. There's our second Guppy item. I'm going to use the strength card for that. Goat head. We're going to get flying too. Good lord, man. And yeah, it's just unreal how perfect all these scenarios have been adding up to. No danger of us. We're not. We don't fear Lamb here. He fears us, especially with Venus. What was that? What was that level of? That was ridiculous. All those shots turned around after hitting the wall and landed right on our head. Absolutely do a victory lap. Come on now. It's Saturday. You ain't got nothing to do. Hotel Whiskey Victor 1, Quebec 2, Lima Yankee. You're on round 2. We get Guppy, but we're on the victory lap, so this doesn't matter. Got Beelzebub too. I mean, it matters obviously, but it doesn't. It's an exception to the rule. It's not. Actually, it's not even an exception to the rule. It doesn't matter unless you get Guppy on the first run. Yeah, Capricorn is an all stats up, including Tears. So as much as I would love to have Spectral Tears with Brimstone, one of those items is worth more than the other. Now we're starting to cook. Now we've got a respectable amount of movement speed. We got so much damage baked into Brimstone. We get a Reverse Stars card, which is going to give up the... It's going to give a Glass Eye. That's damage. Okay, you're just lying again. Get Lost Soul Buddy. Check him out now. Lost Soul Buddy right about now. The Keeper's Sack. Moving Box. We get a Joker card. Might as well. We get Contract from Below. My God, dude. Probably should have held on to that 2 of diamonds that we had. Did we lose that in the curse room? Go back and check. No, it's never machine. Yeah, I ended up not taking that 2 diamonds. That's okay. And Asia just said hoof in here. We want to get money so we can spend more money so we can get more stats because of spending money. Thanks to Keeper Sack, the goat. A range upgrade. Remember, everybody, if you're having a good Saturday or you're enjoying this video, you want to support the channel, as a quick reminder, all you gotta do is click the like button. It's the easiest way to do all of those things. And it will even make you have a better day, because you'll feel good about supporting your favorite content creators on YouTube. Not necessarily, not talking about me, of course. I'm just saying, you know, whoever it might be. I mean, it could be me. I'm not you. I don't know. Mom transfer. We're just getting all the transformations now. No, absolutely not. Absolutely, positively, no, thank you. We have a constant source of tier effect proc rates coming in from soy milk. Euthanasia is just going all over the place. We got a damage upgrade there from Constellation Prize, and we are now over 3, which was that magic number that I was talking about a few floors ago. And man, oh man, we're not new territory. We're very far from new territory. But gotta say, man, April so far has been just a solid month. Isn't it crazy that we're only 2 months away from June, which was easily the worst month of the year last year. June was so bad that I had to put out a press release talking about how awful it's been. Like that's how bad June. For those of you who didn't see last year's videos in June, oh my gosh, you missed out on some legendarily bad Sinvicta luck. And it wasn't even close, dude. Like it was really bad. I'm not even fooling. I had to make a community post addressing how bad the runs have been, because it was literally affecting people, and it was affecting the numbers on the videos as well, to the point where people are like, it's not enjoyable to watch. We get a double room here. I don't think that the ultra secret room is there, but I also have a Soul of Eden, which I'm going to use probably on the library. But we are now only 2 months away from seeing if we can get the June curse lifted here. I mean, that's not a streak that I want to be on. But you know, we kind of expected it. Well, I don't want to say that. I didn't really expect it, but we had such a great month of May, because May is my birth month. Oh, we got a per throw. That the expectations were sky high going into June, and then we just had those awful video, or not. Well, yeah, I mean they were videos, but also awful runs. So obviously, I'm hoping that doesn't happen again this year, but all RNG at the end of the day. So
Soul of Eden.
Yeah, we'll take False PhD. I've been down with False PhD, although now that I think about it, it's not going to do anything because we have got starter deck. Ticket Nun's Habit, though, so in case we need some quick mapping, we got it. And then we can also go ahead with the Yara rune. Jeez. This is movement speed here from Lord of the Pit. We'll absolutely take that. 2 of Hearts doesn't do anything for us. Actually, it's the Ace of Hearts, yeah. Take it. Also, buddy lived again. Also, buddy giving us 3 soul hearts. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Gotta act like those streamers that do not care about their audience. Thank you, so-and-so. Appreciate it. Tier 1 sub. Appreciate it. Oh my god. Amolacria, Soy Milk, Brimstone. This is gonna be bonkers. Yeah. And then on top of that, we also have Euthanasia hooked into it.
Ace of Hearts.
Yeah. Amolacria Brimstone is insanely good. I've been up and down on Amolacria lately. Been mostly down because I don't like the big tiers down that you get. It does give you a massive amount of damage though. Oh, wow, we get Car Battery as well. Car Battery is going to give us double activation on the Crystal Ball, which is going to guarantee that we get two. It's either going to guarantee us a Soul Heart or a Terror card or two every single time we use it. We get Spun as well. And Lump of Coal. Good lord. This run has got everything. It's the best case scenarios of every possible thing that we've been involved in so far. Now, I don't want to push my luck and start jinxing it, but it feels like we cannot lose any toss-ups right now. Some of our Red Heart HP back. I like it. Lost Soul Buddy's been living. Get more options again, which is not going to do anything for us, but yeah. And I could hurt myself, but I'm not going to. I don't want to risk damaging Lost Soul Buddy. This might be the longest Lost Soul Buddy's ever lived. What, 3 floors? 4 floors? Something like that? Eat, which gives us another damage upgrade. We honestly don't need any of these. So I'm going to pass. And we had those... Oh, that was Sacred Heart for a second. We had those 2 really, really strong runs in Greed yesterday. And now we're looking at another really powerful run in our regular runs. And even more of a Tears upgrade here from Purity. Yeah, we might as well. There we go. We got a damage upgrade. Fine with that. No, Lost Soul Buddy. Oh, no. It was only a matter of time. Contract from Below is going ham here. As soon as I got done saying that, we jinxed it. I'm sorry, Lost Soul Buddy. Sorry. I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry. But I'm really not. Go check out the shop real quick. We should, again, just buy everything we can in the shop because of Keeper's Sack. On this box. And remember what I was saying earlier, every single damage up we get, regardless of how big or small that our damage upgrades are, we will be gaining tenfold the amount of damage when it comes to factoring in our DPS, especially with Proptosis, especially with Brimstone and Soy Milk. Yeah, they're dead. That was a one-shot on both of them because I got up close and personal thanks to Proptosis. So we have Damocles now, which will still give us some... It'll give us some value. Damocles is going to spawn an extra item pedestal every single time. I really don't want to give up mapping. I'm sorry. It's going to spawn an extra item pedestal every single time one spawns. Does that make sense? We have Pluto and Uranus. I don't think that Pluto can do anything for us here at this point. Yeah, well, we should be buying it because of Keeper's Sack. We get Birthright as well. Oh my god. Well, I think we take Mercurius here. Oh, I was hoping that the Holy Light was from the other pedestals. Darn. Mercurius will make it to where at least all the items, all the doors will stay open for us. So if we really didn't want to, we don't have to clear everything. 14 cents here is a good pickup. More damage. 0.14 damage for soy milk is actually like insanely good. Oh no, lost soul buddy. Oh no. Okay, oof. Brittle bones, man. Bro, I don't know what's going on this run, but I'm starting to feel a little nervous here. We may have poked the rhetorical good luck bear a little too much with our boasting and happiness of talking about having good luck. Now, Damocles, we don't have to worry about falling unless if we've taken damage, and I don't believe that we've actually taken damage yet. You might be wondering how come we're not immediately destroying the bone hearts, and it's because of Damocles. Godspeed is actually fine. Oh my god. What in the world is this run, man? Bloody Penny. Yeah, she's dead. She's done dizzle. Let's go check out the Devil Deal. And yep. Now, Damocles is going to give us an extra item pedestal to choose from, and we end up getting Tech X, which I think overrides Hamilacria, maybe. Then we'll also take Stigmata, because hell, why not? Apparently not. Apparently Tech X has no effect on Hamilacria. I did not know that. I think that might be one of those things that we have to... that might be one of those things that the order that you take it in depends, kind of matters. Depends on the order of things that you take it. Yep. Now this is cinema right here. Trying to get up close and personal just to have the initial explosion. Hamilacria, Brimstone be Proptosis influenced. Things are dying impressively quick. Oh, anti-grav is not what we want here. But maybe for a Judging of Isaac. I know I've been saying it, but I'm really happy that the Judging of Isaac series has been so well received. You know, it's still Isaac at the end of the day, so I think that most people are going to like it, but it feels different enough to be like, it almost feels like it's a sister series. Does that make sense? No, lost soul buddy. Oh no. Blue cap, which is going to give us even more tears. And this Guppy's eye, sure. We're not going to take Guppy's hairball. This is going to give us 4 cards. And Eden's Soul of Eden. Definitely want the Hermit card. I'm going to use the Soul of Eden inside the Devil Deal.
Soul of Eden.
Eh. I think I'm just going to keep the Stars card. Instead of the Hermit card, we can use the Yarrow rune to double the chests in the chest. Go dog, I heard you had chests, so we're doubling the chest in your chest, so you have more chests while you chest. Are we doing any is Pimp My Ride still a good meme reference? No? People haven't watched that since like before you were born? Oh. Well. Maybe I'm so retro that I'm instantly cool again. I never cared about being cool. Some people says that that's what makes you cool, and I don't know about that. Definitely don't consider myself cool. You know we're gonna do Hush. We're gonna fight Old Hushy, and Old Hushy's not gonna have a good time. Especially with Proptosis. I mean, Proptosis, oh my god. Lost Soul Buddy. Hang out with Eve's freaking mascara. Wow. I've also this entire time been forgetting that we had false PhD. Not that it matters because again, we don't care about pills because we have starter deck. Mr. Mizzle. Wow, Soul Locket 46 cents. Soul Locket, if we do actually take damage, picking up all these soul hearts that we get from the crystal ball is actually pretty mental. Yeah. Blue Baby's actually more dangerous than Hush is in this part. Yep. And he's dead. Okay. Down goes old Hush. Yeah, we may have taken damage at some point, but wow. Absolutely cooking. Wait, I thought I heard Lost Soul Buddy die. Maybe that, no, that, you know what? That was the sound of me getting hit. That's what it was. We got hit and Lost Soul Buddy didn't. It sounded like Lost Soul. It sounded like Lost Soul Buddy because we're shrunk. Thanks to Pluto. I honestly think that we travel slower than it, or we travel faster through the rooms than it takes for the mobs to die. I saw that there's the TJs in there, but we simply just don't need. We just don't need the. Where's the Delirium portal? We don't need the HP. And let's use this Yarrow rune and see if we can cook for something else here. The Forget Me Now, Candy Heart's not bad. You can take that. But... oh, we're out of keys. Whoops. Wow, teleport meta, baby. Teleport meta. Freaking go, dude. Oh, down goes Blue Baby. Yeah, come on, let's finish it. Finish the job here. Lost Soul Buddy with a big old whiff. It's got to be top right, right? Well, let's check this down here. We're closer over here anyway. It's not like it's going to take much time at all to do this. But an absolutely absurd run. We've seen the best RNG that I think, this is some of the best RNG that I've ever seen in Isaac, period. We got every possible good roll out of RNG that we could have. And I'm not just limiting that to items. I'm talking about scenarios and situations as well. We had an ultra powerful run. And oh, wow, this was Delirium. Well. And just all around, just a super Saturday run. And down goes Delirium. Only took one hit of damage. Wow. So make sure you click the like button, leave a comment down below, everybody. I hope you all have a fantastic Saturday. And man, what a way to send off this weekend here. April has absolutely been cooking for us. You all have been cooking on the like streak goal. Thank you for making that possible. And thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. And as always, I will see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Like, thanks to patrons of mine like Censored, Sean Cooper, and G-Ben Gaijing. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of the Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find over at patreon.com/Invicta.